Name is Randy Randalls. I am from Los Banos, California. I have a master's degree in sports management, a bachelor's degree in business management, and over 25 years in my life of health and wellness, athletic activity, recently coaching basketball locally. So sports, fitness, and all that stuff has really been a part of my life and still is to this day. I wake up every day looking to get better, more physically fit, and continue on my health journey. This is, like I said, it's a passion of mine. I believe I have the experience, the insight to help people who may be just getting started, or maybe they don't know, what steps to take to create their own health or achieve their physical fitness goals. I think I would do a great job in this position. That's why I've applied. I know I only got a couple minutes here, so I'm going to go ahead and get into this presentation. Thank you for listening. Thank you for the opportunity. Okay, so obviously, I'm going to jump in the middle of this and get to the nitty gritty. Um, I think when somebody approaches you for help, they say, they want to know, how can I achieve physical fitness and create health. I think the most important thing is to identify their goal. I think goals come in variety. You have people vary in lifestyle, size, weight, background, age. All those things need to be considered because there's different strategies for achieving whatever goal they may have. I think once it's identified, you can take the correct path and implement the proper strategy. I also think that strengths and weaknesses, I think it's important. I don't like to tell people, just let's conquer your weakness right away. I think if somebody prefers to do cardio versus weightlifting more, or they prefer to not do as much cardio, um, in my eyes, I want to make health and a plan for them that they're going to enjoy the process versus not enjoying the process. Okay, so here, this is just a typical example. Case one: this person wants to build muscle. Well, obviously, when you want to build muscle, there has to be resistance training. There has to be weightlifting. My focus is to have them understand that this is not a quick thing where you just do it in a couple months. This is a long. We want to get a long-term mindset where we can be consistent day in and day out of doing the right things over a period of time. That's how you really achieve those goals. Obviously, diet is important. Adequate amount of protein for building muscle, carbohydrates for energy, fats, omega threes. Um, but at the same time, this person, wants to lose weight. That's how you really sculpt the body and get a great physique. It's the same in theory. It's achieved by consistency in diet, exercise, rest, and patience. You have to have realistic expectations and be patient. The results will come with day in and day out work. One of the tools I like to use for fat loss is intermittent fasting. That's where you eat for a window, for example, 12 o'clock noon to 7 p.m. versus eating throughout the day. The reason for that is because insulin is known as a preventer of fat loss. The more you eat, the more insulin is spiked, the less fat you're going to burn. So I use intermittent fasting and advise it for people. That way they can get less insulin going through the body and more opportunity to burn fat. Okay, so I only had 5 minutes.